One Source Trucks here just south of Richmond, Virginia, a little bit north of Raleigh, North Carolina, and I am breaking all the rules on a gorgeous Monday afternoon. I am showing trucks in what I'm going to call mid-production. And if you watch my videos and you pay attention to what I do, you know I never do this. I always wait until they're finished and complete. And they're sitting out front in the sunshine in a great place. It's like I'm trying to get them a good first date or something. But I have a client who has asked me for some demo videos of these 3 gorgeous ambulances that I just brought in Friday. So when someone who has bought from me before says, can you take some pictures of the inside of the cabs, I'm gonna break some rules and I'm gonna do it you know, in a little bit of a fashion that we normally wouldn't. I would normally give it another day or two to completely go through these rigs and clean them up and, you know, have them staged out front in a pretty area and have someone with me and demoing every aspect of the unit. But to get this done as quickly as possible, we're gonna bend and be flexible. This is a 2012 MedTac Type 1 ambulance that is mounted on a international medium duty chassis. 7.6 DT international motor, ALLISON automatic transmission, 20,000 pounds under CDL, GVWR. That is important. Star of Life certified. And let me tell you guys, super duper nicely decommissioned. I bought 3 of these rigs from right here in Central Virginia, and whoever was in charge of decommissioning these things just did a lovely job in not hacking them up. Sometimes when I get decommissioned rigs, they come in and all sorts of things have been cut, wires, all sorts of things have been removed because, people either think they have to do that or, they're taking stuff off thinking maybe they'll use it on another rig. And really all that does is just cause a bunch of problems. And these were so nicely and mindfully decommissioned that it really is just great. There is a small lens on each side of the unit, and there is a small lens on each front fender that have been taken off the rigs. But outside of that, there's no cut wires, there's no hanging wires, there's none of those kind of problems that even if you're not going to make this unit an ambulance, if you're going to use it for something else, like a service repair truck. The gentleman in question, or that I mentioned earlier, who asked me to do these videos, uses them for HVAC repair service trucks because they're big and they're roomy, but they don't require any special license to drive them, and they have good air conditioning in the back, and he's in a southern state that gets very hot, and they just make a whole lot of sense. Ambulances are traditionally very well maintained and taken care of. They generally live inside, the rescue or fire department. I don't think I've ever seen ambulances that live outside all the time. They all have the Medicool setups. So they all have the little, refrigeration for your medicine. They all have your built-in baby seats. They have the little pull-outs. They have we haven't cleaned that up yet. They have the rear controls. They have the extra little jump seat there. They've got the benches on the side. They all have your tie-downs for your cot or gurney. Everything on them that we have tested has seemed to work out. So that's great. And let me tell you guys, there's a reason why people travel literally from all over the country to buy rigs from us here in Central Virginia. And that is because we do not get inclement weather. We don't get snow. We don't get salt. We don't get all that nonsense. Like, for me to say that this rig has probably never seen snow is not an exaggeration. So what I'm going to do is just pick a spot, shove my phone up underneath the cab, and look at that, y'all. Original, gorgeous, under cab frame mode. If you know internationals, you know that is where rough and rock will start just to form at the rocker panels or the doors. These units don't have any of that. And I say these units because I have 2 of the MedTech 2012 models, and then I have a 2015 Road Rescue. All Type 1, all very similar. I couldn't open this because I'm short, but there are pictures on our website. So anything that maybe I'm missing in doing these, in doing this video, there's going to be on our website. Like I said, normally I have someone here helping me. I'm just going to pull some spots, kind of go up the truck, and look at that, y'all. Look at that rain metal. That is why you buy a truck from here in Central Virginia. We don't get those salts, we don't get the snow, we don't get the inclement weather, so our truck stays super duper clean. Again, I'm so sorry that I'm doing this kind of outside of my normal protocol. I'm not testing all the sirens because we are inside the shop and we might lose our hearing. Just kidding. But overall, super clean rig. Your seats aren't torn up. You got your adjustable armrest. All your cubbies are good. You can see you've got your lights on the grill. There's no damage to the grill. I apologize. This one's wedged in here, y'all. I'm doing the best I can. So check us out online. It's CarnetCars.com. The phone number to call or text is 804-928-9099. You can also call or text 804-240-9440. So you can generally get someone, I would say 18, 19 hours out of the day. You're going to get one of us. So if you have any other questions, if you have any comments, if there's anything that maybe I have missed or not addressed, or just something very specific that you want to know, don't hesitate to reach out. My website is going to have all sorts of information about dimensions and height and length and box sizes and all of those things. So if there's any that kind of information, I'll always make sure that I try to put that into the body of the ad as well. Otherwise, these videos would end up being 25 minutes long, and nobody wants to hear my voice for 25 minutes. So again, 804-928-9099, CarnetCars.com.